Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful. I see you. Welcome. Just gonna keep trying to light this Palo Santo while the air conditioning is blowing it in the opposite direction of where I want it to go. Hi. Hello. Welcome. You ever had one of those days where everything just turns out differently than how you want it to? I I took my dad to the hospital today. He's really just aging, um, and he comes from the generation where um, taking care of their health is kind of a unfamiliar thing to do. Um, and so he's just got all these little problems. And whenever we go to the hospital, it just takes a little bit longer than I anticipate. Today it took a lot longer than I anticipated. And I experienced a lot of stress at many different points because I was really wanting things to flow in exactly the way I had decided they were supposed to flow. But as we know, that's not how it works. It's not how the universe operates, now is it? So, interestingly, I got home just in time to and land here right now with you. And as I was on this journey, I was really doing my best to anchor the teaching for today in me. And that, I think, fundamentally is spaciousness. How do we anchor that spaciousness within us, no matter what, no matter when, even when it feels like stuff is really hectic, when things are getting out of control, when all we want is a moment to ourselves, and yet there's just an endless list of things to do. How do we honor ourselves no matter what is occurring around us and within us and through us and for us? It's a challenge. It's a lifelong challenge with increasing amounts of opportunity to be more spacious as we do more, to hold that spaciousness concurrently as we navigate everything, and to set time aside multiple points during the day, no matter what we're doing and no matter where we are, where we can just receive ourselves, receive this moment, receive our environment, receive each other. What does this have to do with fearlessly getting out there? Well, at its core, the process of getting ourselves out there hinges on us being able to experience every single gift available to us. The gift of each moment, the gift of who we are, the gift of what we came to create, the gift of infinite possibilities that can be visioned and manifested through us. So if we don't give ourselves time to appreciate the gift, if we don't give ourselves space to see the gift, to recognize the gift, how are we going to share it with anyone? How are we going to be able to offer it? How are we going to be able to contribute it? How are we going to love it enough to do the work required to manifest the things in the physical that will allow us to receive gifts from the external? Because we do have to create. In order to receive, we do have to create. Yes. We can also anchor a new level of receivership and just open and suddenly believe that we are worthy and experience an influx of opportunity. Yes, that is possible. And at a very advanced level, it can just happen like that. But it does take quite a bit of rewiring and of a shift in our mind to believe that we are worthy for receiving, doing nothing, just receiving. Meanwhile, we can lay the foundations for that to work. And that's really what we're doing here. That's what this is about. We're laying the foundations. We're going, how can I be the gift, create the gift, share the gift, so that I know that receiving is inevitable. Inevitable. Chop, chop, double confirm, as they might say in my home country. Stamp, stamp. 100%. So, I want to introduce a little idea, okay? The first one is that you are a gift. Hold on, someone's knocking on the door. I'm just going to check what's going on. I got mail. It's my lepidolite. It's a stone that I'm currently obsessed with. It's got the highest amounts of lithium in it on Earth. Lepidolite. So I found another really beautiful piece. And it's just arrived. Woohoo! I believe I want to say Brazil, but I could just be making it up. I've been collecting a lot of Brazilian stones lately. I'm really drawn to them because I remember living in Brazil a long time ago as a different person. Might have been an ancient ancestor in my veins, or might have been an ancestor from my soul. I don't know. So let's go back to you being the gift. You are a gift. I think we touched on this yesterday, okay? You might remember that I did mention that being able to really go out there and get your dreams very much has to do with feeling worthy, feeling that we are worthy of that. And a lot of that has to do with being able to accept and acknowledge that just fundamentally your presence on this planet is a gift. It's a freaking gift. It's a blessing. Sometimes even getting to that point can be really hard, especially when we've done stuff that we're not proud of, when we've made mistakes, when we've hurt people. But once that is anchored on one level, that's a super important step. You are a gift. Next thing to anchor is you have gifts. You have gifts. And then I'm just going to try and pin myself. Nice. Beautiful. Because I realized in the replay yesterday that it was everyone's face, and I realized maybe not everyone's comfortable with just being so visible in the replay, so I'll just keep it to my face to respect everyone else. And I apologize. I should have asked before, or even recognized that was what's up, Lee. Love you, my man. That's what was going on. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just stick to my face and my fuzz.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had a lot of hair.
So you have gifts. You have gifts. So this one is where it becomes a little bit more challenging. Why? Because when it gets to the point of I have gifts, I have to realize that I'm responsible for them and I have to do something with them, or that I can do something with them, or that something needs to be done with them, or that something can be done with them. And so maybe we'll just take a moment here just to go inside. Maybe just make a little list. Space buns. Must be all that rewiring. Yeah, it's very long at the moment. Just keeps growing in this tropical heat. All the humidity in the water that I've been drinking. So let's just close our eyes for a second and really just take a moment to see some of our gifts, maybe even to name them. Let's name them. Yesterday, we just took a good long look at ourselves. Today, let's do that and let's name the gifts. Next challenge is, following Lilu's lead, is say them out loud. Amazing. All right. Next challenge. Write some of your gifts in the chat box. 3. Write 3 gifts. I am, I am, I am. Amazing. You guys are so beautiful. I am an orgasmic force of nature. I am dripping devotion. I am rambunctious revolutionary. I am a sacred fool surrendering to the great mystery. I am magnetic and charismatic. I have a natural ability to create a safe space, and people drop into intimate and vulnerable spaces with me. I have a beautiful voice like my dad did. I am an emanation of the goddess Gaia, graciousness, playfulness incarnate. I am unbreakable. I am a listener. I am a space holder. I am a divine space traveler. So good. So beautiful. Magnificent. And yet, wait, let's just celebrate that for a second. Woo, 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 woo. Wee, 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 wee. You guys are awesome. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And yet, recognizing that you are awesome is really a beginning step. Because then what you gonna do with it? What are we gonna create with it? How do we share the gift of who we are with the universe? Sorry, I'm shouting. Just get excited. all my pent up frustrations from the day sitting in the freaking hospital lobby and waiting for like 1.5 hours for a bunch of pills, which are necessary, yes, but maybe it would not be necessary if people just looked after their health. I love you, Dad. All right. So, how do we take those gifts and everything is perfect and so is my desire for something else? Yes, exactly. Exactly. So, how do we take those gifts and turn them into something that we can share? I am the gift. I have gifts. And those gifts that we have, those are our creator systems. Our creator systems. The systems of creation that we came into this life with, or that we came to learn. Because some of them we weren't born with. We didn't learn at birth or know at birth how to sing in the pentatonic scale, but we might learn to. We didn't know how to write an anthropological research paper, but we learned to. And when we use those creator systems to create something, then we are doing all the three things. We have the gift, we are the gift, we create the gift. But it doesn't just stop there, right? Like, I think this is where there's a really interesting and important idea to introduce, which is that every single thing that we create is a co-creation between us and the universe. And we know that, right? We know that. But it really hinges on this spaciousness It really hinges on having the spaciousness to receive the gifts from the universe on many different levels. Having the spaciousness to receive that I am the gift. Having the spaciousness to receive an up level in our skills. Making the time, making the space to improve the gifts that we have. And sometimes we don't do that. What does it say? Upskill. Yeah, girl. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Because we can't be complacent, and it can be easy to do that. There is a fine line between really, really, really acknowledging our worth and that turning into a kind of entitlement, into a kind of feeling of deservedness that doesn't come from an inherent worthiness. And so, can I make the space to co create through allowing the universe to support me with the development of my gifts, of my creator technologies, of my abilities, of my upskilling? Can I receive that? Can I allow myself to receive that? And for it not to be from this place of I'm not good enough and I have to be better and I have to fix myself, which is often what happens for us on our journey of evolution and transformation and growth. So, the last thing is you create gifts. You create gifts. You create the gifts. You create the gifts. You create the gift through the gifts that you have. You create the gift through the gifts that you are. You create the gifts through the gifts that you have. And you create the gifts through the gifts that you are. Wee, wee, wee. Yes, jingle, jingle. And sometimes that can be quite crippling. Because how do we decide? If we know we have the gifts, we know we have all these technologies, how do we turn that into a gift that we share with people? How? Oh. That's where spaciousness and receiving comes in. That's where spaciousness and receiving comes in. So we're going to take a little bit of transmission time now, a little bit of time to receive. Yes, so many gifts in this coven right here. All of you so gifted and beautiful and loving and radiant. So get comfy. We're going to go in. Today, what we're going to be doing is opening up some space to be able to receive from our own cosmic family. Our cosmic family is an extension of ourselves and our soul matrix. Our cosmic family transcends this world and this dimension. It is as large as it gets and contains a lot of very etheric, specific, useful information for our life in this body on this planet. So how are we going to get there? We're just going to make some space, and we're just going to open, and I'm going to make some sounds, and I'm going to speak some words that don't actually have a basis in any kind of language on this planet. Really, sometimes it does actually. Even light language has origin that intersects with this planet. So we're just going to receive, okay? We're just going to receive together. And what's the purpose of this receiving? It is to ask. It's to ask, what gifts am I ready, or is it time for me to look into creating or manifesting in the physical right now? What is it that I'm here to share? What am I ready to share? Pay attention, might be sound, might be sight, might be feeling, might be knowing, could be anything, could be memory, could be thoughts. You could be like, get out of my head, thoughts, but the thoughts might be the answer. So just receive whatever happens, whatever's coming through, just receive it. Okay? There's a space here. If you choose, you can step deeper into the space and just open up a little bit more to receive more of yourself. We da 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 da. Marinaine kuskarnate rukunayo romye Rixnus kaino Maria mor aino miak na neko bunsari epot naik eskalne surna ne ekoyamonateo mayonayot notse me kularina ye ola pepo kono mayot one Maria katante oriate moyataya Morande ainagari aya mokande goinari oiha mokande oya Oya katena neo ate O katate o e anate 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 O ka tate o e ana te. O ka tate o e ana te. O ka tate o e ana te. 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 Kundaria tate na tia ka tiaria na ke o tamai. Koriane poyo te ataria pakia na ae porana yawi. Moria paleka e pakaria panea wakea e sukaramni. Oia magoda zanea paria katea paria na uaname. Koea maneo atea karia potoya monaia ukanau. Moria tea paria katia ne koyo no moye o te anawo. Mo ke anawo. Mo ke anawo. Zarina moye. Zarina moye. Zarina moye. Makunta ye poyan. Zarina moye. Zarina moye. Zarina moye. Makenta mapoyan. Sornin aike. Solman ekno. Sarin aine. Moksan tehno. Koen an sekut. Aike tsun ai. Morni ainut. Kon in side ai. Sol am onit. Aike otson. Ek ol monit. Aiken onson. Taik ut sanit. Aiker unan. Ek noi amnit. Aiskul amton. Ek luk aitok. Oiket an un. Aisik an en. Oilan an un. Moik na nesu. Taik e lun a. Sar in aino. Kol an tun a. Sorni aino. Mokni ain e. Sik a te oi. Poh ik aine. Kosa ne oi. Pok a ne ai. Sok a ne oi. Mok a ne soy. Mon ta. Su. 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 You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. And you'll always be with you. Wonderful. So now just take a moment, luxuriate in your own frequencies, and invite any last nuggets of information around your future creations to arrive. And then whenever you're ready, slowly coming back fully into the room, into your body. Wonderful. Amazing. Okay. Does anyone have any questions or anything they would like to address before we close? While you reflect and consider, I'm just going to make a couple of announcements. So the first one is anyone watching this replay in Singapore, I'm giving a free talk tomorrow at Theatre Works at 7:30 p.m. Called Ecstatic Initiations, Sound Through Shamanism. I'm going to share a little bit of my research and a history of shamanism, talk a little bit about what it even is, and then kind of unpack how sound is related to shamanism and how I use it in my own practice as a musician and an artist. And then there will be a performance at the end with a dear friend of mine, Su Hui Anis. And we'll end with a little bit of question and answer. The second thing is that for everyone that has been attending or has seen these videos, I wanted to offer something special, a little special offer for my work. So some of you might know that I had taken a little bit of a break from space holding, and this is me coming back, really coming back and really knowing that I'm ready and willing and able and excited and super ready to share. So I've got a package called Creative Calibration Sessions. There are 3 sessions, and the normal price for SGD is $455 for the 3 sessions. But for anyone who's participated in this or who's watching this video, I'll do it for $399. So it's 3 60-minute sessions, and during this time we will really unpack the stuff that specifically for you is needing to shift in order for you to be able to create the thing that you are ready to create. Sometimes we just need a little bit more of a boost, of a cheerleader, of a support system. And that's really what a mentor or a coach or a space holder or a guide can do for you. So my services are there at a reduced price until the end of this month. If you're watching this video until the 31st of October, I'll hold that price for you, 399 Singapore dollars for the 3 sessions. So hit me up, just send me a message if you're interested and we can talk about it. Usually I'd like to screen those people that I take on, but I do feel quite strongly that if you've come here and you've resonated, then we are probably quite aligned. We'll just have a little conversation and see how it goes from there. So I'm just going to have a look at the chat box before we close. Super offering, how precious. Oh, the talk that is tomorrow will not be recorded. Yeah, it won't be recorded because we don't have the technology to do that available to us. But yeah, the people who are in the room will be able to enjoy it and experience it, and perhaps I will do it again sometime because I have really, yeah, been merging my performance, creative, spiritual practice with a research practice. Because my I wanted to say husband feels like he's my husband. Yeah, my partner is quite academic, so I've definitely been getting into the research lately, and it's been great. Uh, Sophie, I remembered speaking light language when I was a child. Incredible. Yes, that makes so much sense. I mean, so many of us came into this life with that openness and that receptivity to receive the language and then be able to share it. Yes, the spaciousness to receive and then share. Okay, Jane, Jane, go there and do live. Yeah. I'll send you a link, Jane. Yeah, it's a Theater Works. Yes. Okay. Perfecto mundo. 4:57. Any last thoughts? Anyone wanna say something? No one wanna ask anything? No. You are all awesome. Yes, we are all awesome. We're awesome. We're awesome. Okay, I love you guys. I love you a lot. And I will second Sacred Onion session. Yes. Sacred. Yay. Pancha. Beautiful. Yes. All right. I appreciate you all. And perhaps I'll see some of you tomorrow. Yes, guest starring Power from Linu. Yes, she does emit quite the buzz. She can't help herself. But all of you are quite buzzy crew. Buzzy crew. All right. I love you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow, I hope. And if not, see you in the replay. Mwah!